Before you tell yourself French is too hard, say this word with me. Conversation. Congratulations, you just spoke perfect French. I'm Ryan, and this is Guided French. Along with our native speaker, Claire, we are going to prove that you already know thousands of French words. You just haven't unlocked them yet. But first, a rule. Put down your pen, close your notebook. Taking notes is a trap. It tricks your brain into thinking the information is safe on paper, so it doesn't bother storing it in your head. If you're ready to stop studying and start speaking, let's begin. This requires your full attention. Please don't multitask. Your brain needs to be in active recall mode. When I ask a question, 1, pause the audio. 2, think of the answer. 3, say it out loud. Don't be shy. Go all out with the accent. Your guide is ready. Claire is ready. Let's go. Remember that word from the start? Conversation? That is our first power rule. In English, we have thousands of words that end in tion, like information or preparation. In French, these words are almost exactly the same. You just change that shun sound at the end to a sharp C on. Claire, show them how it's done with conversation.
Conversation.
And how about position?
Position.
Here is a trick to mastering those thousands of words. In English, we shun the ending. We say attention or information. But in French, we don't shun anything. Instead, we want to see it on. You see? You already have a vocabulary of thousands of words. You aren't starting from scratch. You're just unlocking a different way to speak the one you already know. Before we move forward, we have to train your ears. French has a very specific flow. It's less about individual words and more about a continuous stream of sound. Just listen to Claire and mimic her music. Don't worry about what the sounds are, just copy the vibration. The word for hello is bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Pause and repeat. Imagine you are eating a bone in a jewelry store. Bonjour. How do you say hello?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Remember, push those lips forward. English is spoken in the back of the mouth, but French is spoken at the very front, right behind your teeth.
Bonjour.
In France, bonjour is a social contract. You must say it when entering a shop. The word for hi is
Salut. Salut.
pause and repeat. Here is your first tip, the ghost letter. In French, the last letter of a word is usually a ghost. You don't hear it. In salut, the T is silent. How do you say hi?
Salut. Salut.
Now, let's identify ourselves. The word for I is
Je.
pause and repeat. The words for I am are je suis.
Je suis. Je suis.
Pause and repeat. Imagine you are pointing to yourself and saying, I am sweeping the floor. How do you say I am?
Je suis. Je suis.
Now, let's combine that with a name. Listen to Claire.
Je suis Claire. Je suis Claire.
Now, I want you to say, I am Ryan. Or if your name isn't Ryan, use your own.
Je suis Ryan.
How do you say, hello, I am Ryan?
Bonjour, Je suis Ryan.
And what about Hi, I am Ryan?
Salut, je suis Ryan.
Now, let's add a polite word. The word for thanks or thank you is merci.
Merci. Merci.
Pause and repeat. Think of a mercy killing. Merci. How do you say, hello, I am Ryan, thanks?
Bonjour, je suis Ryan. Merci.
Now we're going to learn numbers. The word for one is
Un.
pause and repeat. All sounds like you're saying but through your nose. On.
Un.
The word for two is
Deux.
pause and repeat. Remember the ghost letter. The X at the end is silent. How do you say one?
Un.
How do you say two?
Deux.
The word for three is
Trois.
pause and repeat. The S is a ghost. Trois. Trois sounds like toi. Imagine a magician saying toi-da for his third trick. How do you say three?
Trois.
Now count from 1 to 3.
Un. Deux. Trois.
Now let's mix it up. This is the active recall loop. How do you say I?
Je.
How do you say hello?
Bonjour.
How do you say I am?
Je suis.
Say I am Claire.
Je suis Claire.
Now say 1, 2, 3.
Un. Deux. Trois.
How do you say thanks?
Merci.
Try this. Hello, I am Ryan. 1, 2, 3, thanks.
Bonjour, je suis Ryan. Un. Deux. Trois. Merci.
How do you say two?
Deux.
How do you say hi?
Salut.
Before we go, let's use what you've learned. Imagine you are in a small bakery in Paris. The baker looks at you and says, Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Now respond. Tell her who you are and say thanks.
Bonjour, je suis Ryan. Merci.
Excellent work. You just had your first French conversation. If you found it hard to recall the words, that's okay. That means your brain is working. But before you go, I have a challenge for you. Today, we learned that see-on words are the same in both languages. I want you to head to the comments and write down one word you know that ends in T-I-O-N. Let's see how many thousands of words we can find together. Once you can answer every question before Claire speaks, you're ready for lesson 2. I'm Ryan, she's Claire. See you next time.